Tell them that I am Hashem. I am going to love you. Tashrish, ingrain this message in them. We have to ingrain this message into ourselves and into our children. Some people are scared of this message. They say, I don't want my kids to know that Hashem loves them no matter what, because then that's a reason to sin. Why should they be so good if they know that God's going to love you no matter what? You're scared to tell them what the Torah says? Hashem wanted us to know. We're going to learn this 100 different ways where Hashem gave us messages to know that His love for us is unconditional. You're going to hide the truth that the Torah says. You're going to hide it from your children because you think you're outsmarting God? The Torah wants us to know B'nai B'chayr Yisrael. The Torah wants us to know Banim Atem L'Hashem Elokechem. It's unconditional. Hashem took us out of Mem Tashari Tumah to prove that. Hashem changed the world, Marechas HaTeva, to prove that He loves us even in messed up situations, because that's the basis. You sin a couple of times and you give up. If not for that, you're going to outsmart that. You're going to hide the truth from your children, the respirator, the oxygen that they need for their whole life to be ingrained into them. And without that, they can never really come back to Hashem, because they're going to sin eventually and they're going to think God doesn't love me anymore and it's over. If they're going to know that God forgives them, what they don't know about Yom Kippur, they don't know that Hashem forgives you. Ani Hashem, He says, Hashem, I created this day in order to forgive you from all your averos. Don't tell them. Because then why shouldn't you sin more? No. The more you appreciate your relationship with someone and how much they love you and invest in you, the more you want to please them. I'm going to want to be Mechal Shabbos if I think Hashem is going to forgive me. What? I don't want to do the right thing. I don't want to have a better life. I don't believe in this, that this is the best life. I don't want to please Hashem. I don't want to end up in Gan Eden. I don't buy into the whole thing. I'm only not going to do bad because I think Hashem is going to cut me off and barbecue me. It doesn't work anyway. Hashem knew it doesn't work. That's why he gave us all of this knowledge and information. Our children need to understand that the love that Hashem has for us is unconditional. That is a motivating factor to want to be close to someone. To pick yourself up when you fall. Sheva Yipal Tzadik V'Kam. Of course they're going to sin. And how are they going to feel afterwards? Because afterwards the Yitzhar is going to say, Hashem doesn't want your tefillah. Hashem's not interested in you. You fell, you did Shmutzi Aveira. That's the Yitzhara. You have to fortify them now with the emes that it's not true. Like the Nesiv Shalom brings down from previous generations. If after you do Aveira HaChamura B'Yoyser, if you just sinned Aveira, a sin, HaChamura B'Yoyser, and you're not ready right then to stand up and daven before Hashem, you think Hashem is not interested in hearing your tefillah? Hashem is not interested in hearing from you? You haven't tread over the threshold of understanding what this religion is all about. You think that Hashem is ever not interested in you? That's the Satan, that's the Yitzhar that puts it, oh, you did such a bad Aveira, don't daven. Now you're going to daven, you're two-faced, all of that stuff is the Satan.